So, Lewis, we're just going to sit and have a chat today about your foundation learning programme and how you're sort of getting on, what you've achieved, and how it come about that you joined Sysco. How did you initially find out about Sysco?
Connections.
So you went to Connections. Why did you go to Connections? Why did you want to come to Cisco?
To stop my mum from moaning.
To stop your mum from moaning. So it wasn't something you really wanted to do. Was it just a place to be?
Yeah.
And how did you get on when you started your program?
I was never here.
Did you? So you just didn't come in, or did you come in and get off?
And just get off, and I got bored and just messed about and that.
So you didn't have any sort of focus or anything?
I didn't do any work.
You didn't? I know that there was an incident that you ended up having to start working with the Youth Offending Service, so things got a little bit crazy for you, didn't they? Was there a turning point, because you've achieved amazing things which we'll go on to in a bit, but what was your turning point to have seemed to have hit a little bit of rock bottom, to have turned everything round, to be sort of so successful now? What happened?
I had a kid.
You had a baby, so that made you realise that you need to, buckle down a bit.
I want to buy him stuff and that.
Yeah. So he's a huge, massive part of your life. Yeah. I suppose you want to be a role model for him as well as he's growing up, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's very commendable. I think a lot of lads your age wouldn't take on responsibility or sort of man up to what you're doing as much. So I think that then in itself, then that's very good. So I know we all noticed a massive change around with you in here, no more so than Sarah, who isn't here today, your tutor. I know that she sort of got you to sort of work hard, and you started studying, you started attending these sessions, yeah? What qualifications have you achieved in such a short time as well, from realising that you were going to change to doing it? So what have you actually achieved?
Employability.
Yeah.
PST, level 1 English and Maths, Sports Leadership Board and Construction. Which
is fantastic. You may get some learners that only do 1 or 2 qualifications, and I think to have changed stuff around so quickly and to have achieved qualifications, because you haven't just done the employability award, you've done the whole certificate, haven't you, which is a bigger qualification. Yeah. Again. So what are you doing at the moment? You've achieved all these qualifications. I know that you've redrafted your CV to include all of these. So are you actively looking for an apprenticeship now?
Just looking for a job or an apprenticeship.
Yeah. And it's a hard market to get a job in at the moment, isn't it? Which is fantastic that you've got all these extra qualifications, because with so many people looking for a job, you need experience and you need qualifications to be able to get you to the front of the queue. I know that you've just done another video, which was a stage 3 interview for an apprenticeship. So, you're filming every day, it seems. Was it okay?
No. That's a video like 7 times.
Did they?
I kept messing it up and that.
Yeah. Well, all the Hollywood professionals have to have more than one take, don't they? So, I think everyone's doing very well. Sarah's made a comment on here to say when you first started you wanted to go home every day, and then she's just put that you've made such a turnaround. She's really proud of you. I think you should be really proud of yourself as well. So would you advise other people to come and learn as you've done? Do you think? Are you proud of yourself for what you've achieved?
Yeah.
I think you should be. I think with an array of qualifications like that, I think you've done marvellous. Yeah? So hopefully we'll support you into an apprenticeship and you can start to buy everything for your son that you want to buy and be able to get on with your life, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Good, yeah.
We're still getting filmed, by the way. It doesn't go off. Neither does the mic.